Hey guys, it's TwoProFewGames or Adam. Welcome back to some more Black Ops 3 Zombies. And in this video, I want to talk about the PPSH. And the question that I have for this video is, does the PPSH suck? Is the PPSH a good weapon? And is it as good as it used to be in World at War Zombies? So let me start off by saying that I do not think that the PPSH is a bad weapon. I've heard a lot of people saying that they don't think it is as good as they thought it was going to be, and that's completely understandable. And I think the people who are saying that the PPSH really isn't that good is people who have never actually used the PPSH back in World at War Zombies. And I'll go over World at War Zombies and Black Ops 3 Zombies PPSH a little more in depth in a bit, but I think the PPSH in Black Ops 3 Zombies is a solid weapon. It's a good weapon, and it's pretty much the same thing as it was in World at War, but it's completely different from World at War at the same time. So let's take a look at some of the stats for the PPSH, or the upgraded version of the PPSH, back in World at War Zombies, the Reaper, and we don't actually know what the stats are for the PPSH from Black Ops 3 Zombies, but I think Jason Blundell said that they are very similar, so we can look at these stats and it's going to be very similar to the one in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Okay, so the damage is anywhere from 80 to 150. The big thing with this is the headshot multiplier is ×4, which is absolutely awesome. Chest and abdomen is pretty much just ×1. It's an automatic, and the thing that makes this weapon, the reason why the PPSH is so good, is the rate of fire is 1,578 pack-a-punch. Now, adding double tap to that is just absolutely insane. The rate of fire in this thing is crazy. Your ammo count, 115 shots in a clip, 700 in reserve. That is, you have 815 shots with the PPSH in World at War. Reload time, 2.1 seconds, 2.8 on empty, and your mobility with this weapon is high. So those are the stats from World at War Zombies, and again, very similar stats in Black Ops 3. I think the only thing that is noticeably different with the Black Ops 3 version of the PPSH is the amount of recoil. So if the stats are so similar, then what's the difference between these PPSHs? The big difference between the PPSH from World at War and the PPSH from Black Ops 3 Zombies is the weapons that surround them. This is a huge difference, alright? Let's start off by talking about World at War. Let's look at Duress, because you could actually pack a punch on Duress in World at War Zombies. You had the PPSH, which was hands down the best regular weapon. Of course, we're not including wonder weapons in this, but it was the best like box weapon, along with like the MG42 was amazing as well. The Browning was okay-ish. It was pretty good, but not amazing like the MG42 and the PPSH. And then you had like the trench gun, which was also pretty good. And other than that, in World at War, you didn't have any dominant weapons. Like, nothing surrounded this PPSH that was really even that close. The closest thing was an MG42, and this was a lot better than the MG42, so it didn't really have a lot of competition. But in Black Ops 3 Zombies, guys, it's a completely different story. In Black Ops 3 Zombies, the PPSH has tons of competition, and there are weapons that are just statistically better than the PPSH from World at War. That's how it is in Black Ops 3 Zombies. So now the PPSH has to compete against, you know, the KN-44, the HVK, the Dingo, the Haymaker, the Brecci, just to name a few really dominant weapons in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and they kind of overshadow the PPSH on Gorod Krovi. So is the PPSH a bad gun? Absolutely not. The PPSH on Black Ops 3 Zombies Gorod Krovi is a great gun. I personally love it, and a huge reason why I like the weapon so much, and I think I hyped it up a lot. A lot of zombie YouTubers hyped up the PPSH was because of that nostalgia, right? It was such a good gun in World War because what else did you get? There wasn't any other gun that could really rival the PPSH, and it was exciting to see that weapon come back. But the thing is, and I think this is something I didn't really realize until the map came out, was there's other guns in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I think Black Ops 3 Zombies did a phenomenal job of balancing weapons. In Black Ops 2, the weapons balance was better. But in Black Ops 1 and World at War Zombies, the weapon balance really wasn't that good. You had a couple of weapons that were really dominant, and then you had a crap load of bad weapons. Or not bad weapons, but mediocre / bad weapons. But in Black Ops 3 Zombies, so many weapons are good and they're effective, and they're good in their own way. And the PPSH is a great gun. If you're playing Gorod Krovi, I recommend getting it because it's a badass weapon. You know, and it suits the map perfectly, but there are better weapons in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and that's it. The PPSH is the same, the things around it are completely different. So anyways, guys, that is all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, and also make sure to subscribe for a ton of Black Ops 3 Zombies content. Peace out.